It's been 1 week since a proper stream. Cock your head to the side and say I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get online, come back and see me. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hello. Long time no see, long time no see. Well, not actually, okay? I saw you guys for a little bit on the weekend, but I don't know. I feel like the short streams don't count. I feel like unless I've just yapped about life for at least an hour, it doesn't count. So, sorry. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I need a day off for recovery. If you guys can't tell, my voice is a little sore right now. But when is it not? Overall though, I think I'm feeling pretty good today, so thank you for being patient with me. I hope I can keep my energy up this week. That's what I'm going for. Oh wait, it's Tuesday? Yeah, no, I thought it was Wednesday for a bit. I thought it was Wednesday for a minute. But I'm glad the week's not almost over. I don't know, when you work from home like this, when you work a job like this, time kind of just blends all together. Like, it's kind of crazy for me that we're already halfway through July, and I was about to say June. Like, that's how backwards time is for me. Yeah. I thought it was Monday. Yeah, it's the post-July 4th slowdown. I'm not even American! There is no post 4th of July slowdown for me. Hi, love bugs. Hi. Hello. I've missed you. Did you miss me? Verily indeed. Oh, that's a new response. That's new. That's fresh. It's fresh. Creme fresh. So much. You see how I tried to make me forget you? Weird story. You sure you didn't dream about that? Yeah, bunches and bunches and even more bunches. Aw, thanks. Thanks, guys. There she is. Here I am. Also, Avalanche Grim. Thank you for $2. Hi, Dizzy. Got a new job. More money. Have some. Ooh, what's a new job? What's a new position, huh? Also, Mark Gerard, thank you for 3 months. We missed you. I heard unemployment rates are pretty bad right now. I don't know how true that is because I didn't check into it for myself. I heard unemployment rates in the States are pretty gnarly right now. So make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves first, okay? First and foremost. Depends on the area. No clue. My work is hiring. I guess it's also industry related. I guess it's probably industry related. I know games haven't been doing well for a minute, but honestly, the AAA studios don't deserve to do well. Go Dio, thank you for 11 months. Sorry, but you've been gone too long. Please jiggle jiggle. Oh god, I'm a little low on the screen. Ah! There, that's my best attempt. True and real. I mean, deservedly so. Little Miss Popcorn Man, thank you for 20 months. Finally got my lucky boxes and got my navigator standee. Tell the fishman to sell it for the other bugs. Can you get that one at cons? I've already asked for an official store release and I've been told no. Oh, it's only in the lucky boxes. Was that off-cut? I really want that standee. Oh, it's gotta be super rare then. What the hell? What the hell? Artificial scarcity is bullshit. I hate that crap. I hate it. Phil Legacy, thank you for the $2. The cute Dizzy is here. Life is good again. Oh, thank you. Barmy Wood, thank you for super chat. Game field employment is messed up. Microsoft promoted a lot of my co-workers to customers. Oh, that's horrible. That sucks. Scarcity, is that not how you pronounce it? Scarcity? Isn't it like... Can't you pronounce it both ways? Isn't one of them just European? Isn't one of them just European? Just pretend I'm a redneck, okay? Just pretend I'm saying it redneck way. Sure, we can go with that. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm saying it the European redneck way. Yes. Yes. But yeah, I missed you guys. I know I streamed on Sunday, but it feels like I took a prolonged break. I don't know, but the Mecha Break's a lot of fun. But I find that, you know, when we do sponsored streams, I'm so concentrated on like making sure I get free the stream professionally, but I don't get to talk to you guys as much. Silver Spire, thank you for $5. Dizzy is back. Life is good. Firebug together strong. I think Ember is streaming later tonight too. I think Ember has the stream after me. So make sure you guys watch her. Yeah. It also brought out the evil within you. Oh, I mean, it's been known. It's been known that like games like that, like, oh god, I get like super toxic when I play Splatoon because I'm actually good at that one. Motion controls help me a lot, which I didn't manage to figure out how to activate them on Steam, but you know, work in progress. Yeah. You get angry easily. It's nice to see, specifically just in video games. Specifically just in video games. Like when I say I'll kill you, I mean in Minecraft. But not actually Minecraft, because I'm really bad at Minecraft. I'm not toxic, just passionate. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. No, it's okay. You can call it what it is. Christopher Bilkos, thank you for $5. Dizzy, a lot of chat are tradesmen or in medical fields. If you were taller and had more muscles, you would fit in perfectly in a construction crew. Thank you, I think. And if I didn't just shave my legs, I would take that as a slight towards my body hair. But I did, so... Thank you, I think. Demonstrious, thank you for $5. Hey Dizzy, finally getting started with a new job. Congrats! And hoping to make a stable income. Especially to buy more of your merch. Thank you for motivating me. I feel like it was just the other day you were worried about it. You're doing so good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Work hard. Ganba. Don't worry, you can always be the pack mule. Do mules have naked legs? What? Dizzy, I love you, but I wish you'd speak less emoji. I actually do not use emojis at all when I type. I'm like... I use the skull and crossbones a lot, I guess. But that's literally it. Dizzy, I have great news for you and your hatred of couples. My sister and her boyfriend of 7 years broke up yesterday. He tried to run away, taking the car after a mental health crash out. Damn, putting the men in Menhera! Okay. I use stickers. I use stickers too sometimes. Specifically, whenever I browse for cute dogs on adoption websites, I'll save their pictures onto my phone and I'll turn them into funny stickers, and I like sending those. I have like Sorry, I'm opening my phone so I can check. I have my most used sticker. My most used sticker is a Pekingese dog looking at you in a questionable way, as if it's judging you for doing something horribly wrong. And my second most used dog, I don't know what sort of dog it is, but it's flashing its butt at you aggressively. And those are my favorite stickers to use. Don't see many of those in the local shelters. Almost all pits and half pits. Pits have a bad reputation. I think pits have a really bad reputation, and a lot of them end up in really unfortunate circumstances. I think small dogs are a lot more common. Like, this might be a stereotype. I think small dogs are a lot more common to see on the West Coast and like in cities that have high Asian populations, because a lot of people will, like, you know, buy the dog kind of as an accessory, and then turns out that people who buy dogs as accessories don't make the best dog owners. Cometa Flair, thank you for $10. Burnaboss sent me emoji 23. What is emoji 23? What is emoji 23? Is this something I can't see because I'm Canadian? One of the sweetest dogs I've ever met was a pet. They often are. They often are. I think a lot of them actually have quite good temperaments. Okay. Dogs with the worst temperaments, in my experience. Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas. I owned one for a while. I had one growing up. And I trained it really well. And then it was introduced to my cousin's dog. And my cousin can't raise dogs. And so then it started having behavioral issues. And then it pissed in my father's mouth. And honestly, I think that's enough said. What? Wait, what? No, it literally, like... So my dad is also... Elder Bug is also a big dog lover. So he would, like, lay down with it. And then, I guess to assert dominance, after it had met my cousin's dog, it, like, walked over to him. And it was, like, licking his face for a while. Like, this is exactly how it happened. I hear giggling. I hear my old man giggling because this cute little Chihuahua dog is licking his face up and down. And then, I guess, it does a little spin and then it pisses in his mouth as he laughs. And then he got, like, really upset. So I was in the living room. I was in the living room when all this happened. And the next thing I see is just him holding the dog up in the air, like running outside of his bedroom so he could wash out his mouth, and then he, like, put the dog in its kennel. So, dogs with the worst temperament. Number 1, the Chihuahua. The Chihuahua. Specifically the apple-headed Chihuahua. And then... I feel like Huskies are quite temperamental. At no fault of themselves. But they're big dogs, they're loud dogs, and they need a lot of energy burnt off. So I feel like Huskies are quite temperamental. Yeah. My friend got a really bad bite from one. Not uncommon, I feel like. Not uncommon. Shibas. Shibas are crazy temperamental. I've had, like... I think that's the only dog that I've ever had attack me. Thankfully, they're smaller. Like, Shibas aren't that big, so it's not, like, super scary. But I've had one come at me on the beach once. Yeah. Huskies are work dogs. They need a lot of exercise, which many people don't realize. I mean, a lot of the bigger breeds are, right? And a lot of people have those 3 dogs. They're popular. They're popular. So they're not exactly bred for temperament. They're bred for aesthetics. And that's an issue in the dog industry in and of itself. Berna, thank you for super chat. Komita Flare hit me and made me emoji 2-3. Also, if you mod the Dizzy Dokuro server, please unban Berna Boss. He's just a silly guy. Thanks. I don't. I still don't have a link to my own server because you guys won't send it to me! So don't worry, Berna. I'm banned too. I don't know what's going on with my tracking today. Oh, I don't have my usual tracker on. No Dizzy allowed. Why? Why? It was servers for the homies. Am I not a homie? Am I not a home sizzler? Am I not a home slice? Why? Because you have cooties, that's why. I don't have cooties. I don't have cooties. Those are rabies. Nightclub Crow, thank you for $2. My older brother named our childhood pug something unfortunate. I see exactly where your parents failed you. I'm sorry about that loss. Also Christopher Belkos, thank you for the super chat. Also, Ember announced in a few years that if you and her are not married, she would marry you. So congratulations on the unofficial engagement to Ember. Also, if you 2 women want children, there is adoption, sperm bank, sperm donation. Adoption is hard to qualify for and comes with a lot of complications, but I'm open to it. Sperm banks? I don't know. I feel like that'd be a good stream. Reviewing sperm bank application, like sperm bank applications. Wouldn't that be a? I wouldn't do it. But like, wouldn't it be interesting to see? I did one once and got rejected. Oh, are they selective? Are they very selective about that? I don't know. I guess people don't really want kids as often in these days. I was talking to Lumi. About it recently, because we both have friends that are like currently in the process of having kids or like have children. Like our friend groups, our age group just started, and we were talking about how because my friends have been having children, but I think only 1 or 2 of her friends have just started looking into it, and we were just talking about that, and the average age range is really moving up. Like really, even amongst my cousins, I think a lot of them didn't have kids until they were like 40, which is crazy to me. Yeah. Trying is the word you're looking for, I think. Yeah, trying. Avalanche Grim, thank you for $2. Chat wouldn't be allowed too many mental illnesses. Is that something they check? Do they check the women's side of that? Ah, shit. Oh, they do it for egg donation. But like, if you just like go to a sperm clinic, like if you go to a sperm bank and you ask them about it, like if I as a woman were like, hey, I want kids, do they check? Probably not, you're fine. Okay, just listen! I gotta weigh out my options here. But that's future talk. That's future talk. With enough money, you can do anything. True. Also, demonstrates thank you for super chat. I worked with one of Mike Vick's fighting dogs for 15 years ago. About 15 years ago as a teen. Very sweet dog despite everything that happened to the poor fellow. Suave, thank you for $2. Bad reps because they keep mauling toddlers. Bad owners. Bad owners. They're big dogs. They're strong dogs. There's no denying that. But like a lot of it comes down to the owners. They're definitely popular with certain types of people, and it's unfortunate. Yeah. So dogs are just nuts, but most of it is how they are raised. Isn't that just the case with everything, though? Isn't that just the case? I mean, there's definitely some breeds of dogs which are like, you know, naturally more relaxed than others or more prone to certain issues than others. That's just how it is, right? Like, there are lap dogs for a reason. I wouldn't expect a lap dog to to do hard work, and I wouldn't expect a work dog to be perfectly comfortable being a lap dog, but also that's something you just have to consider as an owner when you buy a dog. Yeah. Bad owners is a problem, yeah. My brother has a pit bull, and it's the goodest boy and a big goof. Yeah. My cousin has... She has a pit bull, and she has like a French bulldog, I think. But French bulldog has way more behavioral issues. But I don't know, it's also a purebred, so I think that says a lot. Hon. Labradors have a soft mouth where they won't bite down on things they grab in their mouth. Oh, really? Interesting. Frenchies sound cute, at least. They are, but I can't help but look at every single, like, Frenchie I meet with, like, pity. Horrible pity, because when I think about, like, what it took for it to be born into this world, I get really sad. I get really sad inside. But I love dogs. I really love dogs, yeah. Right, they are living science experiments. No, exactly. Breathing issues too. Breathing issues galore. I feel like most flat-faced dogs, right? Flat faces in general probably indicate some sort of breathing issue if I think about it, because flat-faced cats have breathing issues. Flat-faced like pugs and like other flat-faced dogs. Yeah. I don't know about flat-faced humans, but I would assume so, considering how popular plastic surgery is in parts of Asia. Excellent, thank you for the 24 months. Arf, also 2 years listening to Bug Woman scream at me. Hurrah! Hurrah! Fetal alcohol syndrome cope? Do they have flat noses? What are the symptoms of fetal alcohol syndrome? Small head, small eyes, low nasal bridge, flat mid-face, smooth philtrum, thin upper lip. Philtrum? Okay, so I've just confirmed that I don't have fetal alcohol syndrome, but then what else is fucking wrong with me? I'm running out of things to blame! I'm running out of things to blame! Autism problem? No, can I tell you about this actually? Can I tell you guys about something? I think, okay. Number one, I just want you guys to understand this. Number one, I just want you to know that for years, I didn't think I had autism. I thought maybe I was a little bit awkward, but I didn't think I had autism. Anytime I'd ask someone if they think I'm autistic, they'd tell me no. And so I grew up thinking I'm not autistic. And then I got into VTubing. And I don't know if it's like exposure to other people with autism. But then I started like exhibiting a lot more tendencies. Right? And you know, I feel so crazy. I feel so crazy about this. But I thought one of those tendencies was like a surefire sign, because I've always chewed on blankets my entire life. And I thought, like, I started thinking to myself after everyone in chat started telling me that I'm autistic. I started thinking, hey, maybe I am. And still could be, to be honest. But then I realized very recently that I haven't been biting down on them quite as often. But then yesterday, I was reading this manhwa. And I just started going at it. And then I realized, holy shit, is this just an anxiety response? Have I been fucking mistaking all my anxious habits for autism? And then I started spiraling about that. Could be both. Could be. I don't know. I hope to never get diagnosed and keep it a surprise. Yeah, who cares about the label? Right. Not like it keeps me up at night or anything. When you spin out of control, what grounds you? I kind of just let it happen. I don't know if anything really grounds me. I just kind of let myself go until I tire myself out like a big kid. Like, I don't feel like a child or a baby necessarily. I'm not so stunted in that regard. Like, I can confidently file my own taxes and I can differentiate between business and personal, which I think that's basically how you know you've made it as an adult, right? But I feel so crazy ill-prepared for certain aspects of my life. I don't really have anyone or anything to blame for that. I feel like I just don't know why like some of these things aren't taught from a younger age. Sleep is life's natural reset button, right? I figure that's the best motivator. Just like do it in a way that's not too dangerous, tire yourself out, and then wake up feeling refreshed and normal the next day. I don't know, that or I really need to learn better coping mechanisms, but who knows? Who knows? We should replace art and music with tax in adult classes. Unironically, I think they should teach people taxes in high school. Unironically, I think everyone would be better off if you just taught them how to do taxes from high school. Agent G, thank you for a super chat. So Labubu RP stream, what? I don't know what the fuck Lumi was thinking when she linked me that. I still am unsure at what she was trying to get at. But I don't know, her brain works in mysterious ways. Yeah. Thorn Legs, thank you for 14 months. Boo-boo-boo-boos are demons. I mean, they're monsters. You're not incorrect about that. You're not incorrect about that. Labubus are interesting because they actually come... Okay, so Labubus actually... Don't ask why I know this. I spend a lot of time on TikTok, okay? Labubus are interesting because they come from an artist, from this Chinese artist, who actually has Labubu as a character in a greater extended universe of his own creation. And if you look at his original artwork, it's much less like... It's much less cutesy and much more along the lines of like... what's that one street artist that a lot of people like? It's not Warhol. It's not Warhol, but... Hold on. Artist, t-shirt, collab... Banksy. Yeah, it's a lot more along the lines of like Banksy's, I think. Not Banksy. T-shirt, collab, artist. Not Cause either. I wouldn't say it's Cause. I think it's a little far off from Cause. Keith Haring. Thank you. Thank you. It's a lot more of the lines of Keith Haring. So the actual artist that created Labubu, his personal work is a lot more along the lines of Keith Haring. And so you look into the actual universe and they're supposed to be monsters. Like Boo-Boos are monsters, okay? And it's part of a series called like The Monsters. And there's a lot of different characters which just... Labubu just happen to be the most marketable of themselves. And they're based on, fun monsters. They're based on, I think it's Nordic. I mean, it's Nordic mythology. So you get Labubu, you get this little skeleton man. I think Labubu is supposed to be some sort of elf or fairy. And there's a little skeleton man that is Labubu's boyfriend. And there's a tribe leader monster that's not Labubu, but it's kind of Labubu, but he's not Labubu at all. And Labubu also has a best friend who looks really similar to her, but has like, is more girly and has like traditionally a pink nose instead. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting, yeah. Labubu is gay. No, Labubu's a girl. Labubu is a girl. And her boyfriend is a little skeleton. Is a little skeleton. I don't know. It's actually very interesting in my opinion, but it's been commodified. It's been commodified in the worst way. But I don't know. Congratulations to the artist for becoming a billionaire, I guess. If you check out the original, because he released monsters like way before this big vinyl toy trend. But if you check out the original monsters, Labubu had completely different energy. It was much more monster-like. It kind of reminds me of like that one kids book, Where the Wild Things Are. It was more like that. Yeah. The current design reminds me of Where the Wild Things Are. No, the old one is much closer to Where the Wild Things Are. Yeah. That's what it reminded me of. Did you guys like that book growing up? Did you like that story? It scared me. Where the wild things are scared the crap out of me when I was growing up. I really liked rainbow fish. I really liked rainbow fish. And I really liked the hungry caterpillar. But I also had incredibly violent thoughts towards the hungry caterpillar. Because I remember one time in school, they had like a rainbow caterpillar doll or whatever. And I would just like, I would sit in front of it and just punch it sometimes. I want to kill the hungry caterpillar. Don't forget about the Bearstein Bears. I love Bearstein Bears. I love Bearstein Bears. I had a favorite Bearstein Bears. I also liked the Mr. like Happy, Mrs. Sad, those books a lot. I think those are very cute. Yeah. It makes me sad actually. It makes me sad that I think like when I finally do have kids, they're probably not gonna consume the same sort of literature or media that I did. Like I'm gonna have to I feel like I have to gatekeep new media to them and just like feed them Justice League and Dragon Ball and stuff and just pretend. Just act like this is current events. You know? Tuesday, thank you for being a member for 16 months. Thank you. You'll be lucky if they can avoid Cocomelon. I think my kids are fucked. I think if I have kids, my kids are fucked. Because, and I was talking to Lumi about this as well. I have 2 iPads. I think iPad kids come from iPad adults. And unfortunately, I already have 2. One's old. One's old and kind of broken, but it works well enough. Like, it pink or purple screens sometimes. And then the other one, I got I think last year. I got last year as a replacement. But I still have 2 iPads. Which means if I ever have children, they're going to become iPad kids. It's cooked. It's so cooked. Give them e-readers instead as a joke. I don't like reading on e-readers. That's the whole reason I have an iPad. It's just a very, 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 very expensive ebook machine. Yeah. Paper is king? No, because you can't read it in the dark. You can't read it in the dark. You can't read paper in the dark. And it took me a really long time to get a lamp. Schoolhouse Rock on repeat only. I don't know, what movies did I even like as a kid? Does Schoolhouse Rock teach them good morals? Does Schoolhouse Rock teach them good morals? I think what's important to me, if I ever have a kid, number 1 is good morals. I don't think I'd sleep very well at night if my kid wasn't like if I raised a very selfish kid. I don't think I'd sleep very well at night with that knowledge. Second is a child with better discipline than me. Well, I guess overall, health is the most important. So a healthy kid first, a kid with good morals, and a kid with good discipline. I think that's like the three biggest asks that I have if I ever have children. I don't really care about anything else. I don't care what they choose to do with their lives. But if they can have those 3 things, I think I'll be really happy. Yeah. Healthy, happy, and well adjusted. Okay, well, let's not talk about happy. Let's not talk about happy because some people are predisposed for certain things, and if I'm not adopting, I'm not exactly setting them up for that one, but healthy. Healthy for sure. I think diseased kids will be cursed too. I would hope that I am responsible enough not to give birth to cursed children. I would hope that science has advanced far enough that I can see curses in advance. Even healthy is a big ass these days. You know what the secret is? Eat more dirt. Eat more dirt. Okay? I'm like... True, right? Right? I'm like, okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not the best about cooking. I actually considered starting a subscription from HelloFresh recently, or one of those other meal prep services, just to cut down on like time and expenses, right? Because I do order out a fair bit. I try to cook at least a few times a week, but I really don't have a lot of variety in my diet because there's maybe 3 things I'm good at cooking. Okay? I don't know how it is for you guys, but I'm just not very intuitive in a kitchen. I feel like people who are good cooks are very intuitive and very creative because at some level they know what flavors pair really well together. Meanwhile, I'm very much, okay, get a carb, get a protein, and sometimes get a vegetable. Right? But the only saving grace, my only saving grace is I'm not very picky. My only saving grace in the kitchen is I'm not very picky. And I'm not like incredibly careful or precious when it comes to food. So like I was making a stew a couple of weeks ago and I forgot to peel the carrots and wash the mushrooms. Like I just kind of tossed them in with the dirt. But I still think it turned out okay. And I finished my stew. And I think my gut bacteria is stronger as a result of this. It's extra mineral, exactly. A little grit never hurt anyone. It's like when you go to a hole-in-the-wall Chinese restaurant and it's like, oh, yeah, their thumb is in my soup? No problem, because that's where all the flavor is. You know, there's more than just dirt on those shrooms. Hasn't killed me yet. You put it in boiling water, it's gonna cook it off. Once you start cleaning with actual soap, it stops tasting good. Who the fuck cleans their vegetables with soap? Who? Not good food unless they barely pass a health inspection. Exactly. If a pot's still silver, you haven't seasoned the pot enough. I think people were taught to wash food with soap on purpose as a joke. That's fucked up. That's a fucked up joke. Yeah. If a cook isn't chain smoking and swearing in Chinese in the back, it's a mediocre restaurant. You get it. My secret is using lemon pepper in everything. Ooh, I actually really like lemon pepper chicken. Making me hungry. Yeah. Girl, I don't think that's what seasoning a pan means. What else could it mean? What else could those words possibly mean? Are you crazy? One of my favorite Mexican restaurants was inside of a gas station, one of my favorite fried chicken restaurants got shut down for rats. And I think that says a lot about me. That's how you know it's good? No, that's true though. Because rats wouldn't be there. Rats wouldn't eat there if it was bad. You know, like rats have standards too. Exactly. Damn, can't believe they shut down Ratatouille. Exactly. It was so good. It was so good. I would lick the plate clean. Speaking of licking dirt and stuff, I did. This might have been a bit far even for me, but I did. I did eat strawberries right out of the dirt this weekend. Not my proudest moment. No. In my defense, though, I picked it wrong and squished them a little, so I didn't want to waste the strawberries. So if there's one thing I'm not, it's wasteful. Yeah, farm fresh. No, so rinse them. There's nowhere to rinse them. I took exciting story time. So I took my nephew and his girlfriend. Yes, we're still together. Out strawberry picking on Saturday after Phase Weekly. Yeah. Biggest regret of my life. Biggest regret of my life. I've been picking fresh blackberries all week. God, just no. Okay, here's the thing. I've been blackberry picking. I've been like blueberry picking. Pretty fun, pretty good time, right? I did not realize how strenuous strawberry picking was by comparison. Yes, strawberries are great. They also grow incredibly low to the ground. So when I say this is the biggest regret of my life, I am not using hyperbole, okay? Just know that I actually enjoyed school despite how much I complained. But like I did not enjoy strawberry picking at all. And keep in mind, both my nephew and his girlfriend are like insanely tall children. Not sure how those genes played out, but my nephew does drink a lot of milk, so that might have had something to do with it. But I took them both to this U-Pick. And usually I go to like super gentrified farms in the summer, like the ones with food carts and like hay bales and photo booths, right? But I've never been to a strawberry U-Pick. And so it turns out that the U-Pick that I took them to, it wasn't like that at all. Okay? It was literally a field in the middle of nowhere, not even multiple fields, just a field in the middle of nowhere. And had I driven any further into the dirt block that was the parking lot, I would have popped my tires because of all the broken glass that was littered across this beaten path. It was so... And there was no people around, so it felt like a horror movie, okay? And so from there, we had to walk through this beaten path of broken glass towards a field that didn't even have an attendant or a person on site at the farm. It was just a shack that I thought was an outhouse at first, but it wasn't, and a lockbox that you could put cash inside. Did you just trespass and steal crops? I probably could have. No one was there to make me pay. I still did because I'm a responsible adult in this situation. But But like, it was horror movie like. And I felt really bad for the kids because like, I'm sure they didn't expect it to be like this. And then my nephew didn't wear a hat, so I made him wear mine. And I think that was really embarrassing for him because my hat has a bear on it. My hat has a teddy bear on it, and it was in front of his girlfriend. But like, again, okay, I know he's not actually my child, but this is the closest I've ever been to motherhood, so like, humor me a little bit. No child of mine is gonna be out under the sun without proper UV protection, okay? So I made him wear my hat. But yeah, we were like trudging through this farm, and then I don't know if I'm just short or fat, because as we went through these horror movie like fields, I felt that every step I took brought me closer to hell while they were perfectly fine. It's like the goddamn flying Nimbus in Dragon Ball. It's like the goddamn flying Nimbus in Dragon Ball. They, with their clean hearts and pure minds, were levitating on the ground, while me, with my clogged arteries and Fujoshin brain, was just sinking right through. And I know I shouldn't. Listen, I know I shouldn't compare myself to children, but we were literally only there for an hour, and I kid you not, that was the most intense leg workout of my life. I am still sore. I'm still sore. It's been 3 days. My feet still hurt. Yeah. Did you go to the field after it rained? No, it was just like really soft dirt. It was just really soft dirt. My theory is at the gentrified farms, they're a lot more busy. So they have a lot more foot traffic. So all the people that go berry picking out there before me, like, beat down the dirt. So it's like a nice solid path. But I was just sinking in. Yeah. Christopher Belkos, thank you for 10 months. Do you need a booster seat to see over the steering wheel when driving? If you want better cooking, get a spouse or a cooking teacher. Do people even go to cooking teachers? I feel like you just look at videos on YouTube and that doesn't always work for me. Did you wear boots? No, I wear like Converse. I think, in hindsight, I feel bad. I feel bad for my nephew because I think he had the most expensive shoes on. But that's what grind set mindset gets you. Okay? That's on him. That's on him. I didn't raise him to be like that. Dizzy drip. I think I used to be more into the sneaker stuff, honestly, but now it's like Converse. Unironically, Uggs, because we're comfortable. And no, that's honestly it. Not Crocs. I think Crocs is a low bar even for me. Listen, Uggs are just slippers. Crocs are unironically like ugly. And I just don't think they're that comfortable, right? Do you own Birkenstocks? No, should I get them? Dirty shoes, bear hat, embarrassed in front of girlfriend, nice outing. Well, okay. Hopefully I bought him another week in the relationship because I did take them out for bubble tea afterwards, okay? So I think that's a win. And I let them both pick large. Yeah, I paid for large bubble tea. Save. Yeah. That's nice. Was the relationship girl? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. They don't really talk. He sent me a thank you text with a smiley face after, but like they're both really quiet kids. And I think his girlfriend might be ESL, so it's like I didn't wanna put pressure on her to speak more, so. Teen love aura farming. Teens are so weird, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I bet they text more than they talk. I feel like most kids these days do. Yeah, it's a thing. It is. And Demasha's been here for 2 months. All the maternal talk reminds me my mom and I were talking. She learned I watch you, and now she wants me to show her your content. Yeah, don't. They probably chat over Roblox. I think that's more of my younger nephew thing. I think that's more of my younger nephew thing. But yeah, that was my weekend, and then Sunday. Sunday was basically recovery. Actually, I spent a lot of time setting up for stream Sunday. Skit streams are always weird. Skit streams are always weird because they take a lot longer to set up than they do to actually stream. So like, I usually start a lot earlier and end a lot earlier than usual. Yeah. Do you have a script for those? No. Well, it depends. It depends on the stream. If there's a lot to go through, then yeah. But for the simple ones, no, not really. I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day when I'm set to retire, I'll do a stream where I just read out all the scripts I've had for previous streams, and you guys can go through the job of figuring out what was scripted, figuring out which streams were scripted and which ones were just me riffing with chat. Yeah. 6 to 10 shots is still too much. Like I said, it was a real... Like Alibaba said, it's a really potent love spell. Garbage Pantsu, thank you for the 24 months. Thank you for the 24 months. Yeah, guarantees results. Exactly. Exactly. Wiggly ears, cute. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I look so stupid when I do that. Yeah. But yeah, bought my nephew another week in his relationship. I call that a win. I call that a win. Actually, how do the kids say it nowadays? W. W for the kids. Oh god, I sound so friggin' lame! Also, unironic use of the word friggin'. I truly am not getting any younger. I truly... I truly... Ionized, thank you for 15 months, thank you. Sound like the auntie you are? Jesus. Don't call me that. Agamanta, thank you for 11 months. Hope you liked the lolly nurse art. We had to go for war for about... No, I appreciate it. It was very good. It was very good. I guess my only criticism is the outfit could have been falling off of her. You know? That would have been... But pretty cute otherwise. Make it sluttier. I never said that. I would never say such a thing. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 never. I would say make certain assets bigger, but honestly, I think we've already achieved that. Agent G, thank you for $2. Dizzy, did you mistake Alibaba for Baba Yaga? No. No, Baba Yaga is a totally different witch. Alibaba is the greatest sea hag of the North West Pacific. Or Pacific Northwest. Well, sure which, hey, those things aren't mutually exclusive. Good afternoon, Miss Dizzy. How are you today, Nurse Idol? No, I did a really idle thing. I did a really idle thing, guys. I did a really, really idle thing. I had a call-in. I had a call-in for a friend's charity stream. I did a perfect introduction. Yeah. Yeah. I can do it again. Okay? Watch this. Hi there, I'm Dizzy Dill Girl from Phase Connects, Phase Invader, Make a Wish. I nailed it. It feels so gross afterwards, Bo. It feels so gross. It's like the same energy as like, hi, I'm Miley Cyrus, and you're watching the Disney Channel. It does. It's the exact same energy, right? Did you just try to draw the mouse with your face? Yes. And I think I did an okay job. Like, actually sing cadence. I can only do it because I did so much. I watched so much Disney as a kid, right? That's a raven. How does it go? It's the future I can see. Something like that. I don't know. What was your favorite Disney show growing up? What was your favorite Disney show? I think mine was probably... I liked Nick. I like Nickelodeon's more. So like if we're talking favorite shows, it's like all that. But like Disney... Oh! Boy Meets World? Boy Meets World was pretty good. I've tried re-watching it as an adult though. I've tried re-watching Boy Meets Girl as an adult. And Corey as a protagonist is just so unbearable, like so unlikable, that I can't get through it. Yeah, Topanga, my first crush. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, her actress has always been gorgeous. Yeah. He was a product of the times. So, like, are you trying to say we all just fucking sucked back then? Definitely a show better left in your memories. I mean, some of the story beats still hold true, I think. Some of the story beats still hold true, but Corey specifically still fucking sucks. Or now fucking sucks, I guess. Now fucking sucks. Spider Dude, thank you for 21 months. Cute. Also, hi Dizzy. Hope everyone in chat and you are having a good day. I am. What have you guys been up to? What have you guys been up to recently? I didn't have a chance to ask you yet. Yeah. Jetix was better. Jetix was good. Yeah. 90s were a different time. I guess. I feel like trends coming of age stories. They all recycle. They all recycle into themselves, so. Even more so now since we're trying to reboot everything. Yeah. Summer storms. Ooh, stay safe. Work in talking to contractors. There is a show on Jetix called Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, and it was weird. I liked that one. I really love weird and experimental cartoons because you just don't see them anymore. Like, the problem I think with cartoons these days, okay, a lot of the money that went into animation has disappeared. That's just how it is, right? And so now when you make something for animation, you kind of have to make sure it sells. You kind of have to make sure it sells. So like things like Arcane get produced, and Arcane's good, but then you get a lot of things that are produced to sell that aren't very good because we're just choosing popular subjects and mashing them together. K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah. Kids don't really buy toys anymore, and it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. I miss experimentation now, me too. We can't make anything original anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Panty and Stocking is back. Oh, is it out yet? Is it out yet? I haven't actually kept up with the seasonal anime. I know Dan Da Dan is back. I know Dan Da Dan because I watch it on Netflix. I know Beast Doll is back because I saw that animation floating around. But Beast Doll really kind of falls off, I think, midway through. Let's see. Oh, Gachi Akuta. That's one I want to watch. That's one I want to watch. Panty and Stalking started. Oh. Apothecary Diaries has a second season, right? I think that was last season. I think that one was last season. Yeah. Have you watched Kinnikuman? I have. I've only watched it in dub. I've only watched it in the 4Kids dub, so I haven't even completed it. Ultimate muscle. Ultimate muscle. 4Kids. Okay. 4Kids. In defense of 4Kids. In defense of 4Kids. It popped out some really funny memes. And some really good English opening songs. Okay? Oh, like what? Fighting foodons. That song is peak. That song is peak. I love Fighting foodons. And also, there's a one where Splinter sings the American anthem. That's awesome. That's like probably one of the greatest video edits of all time. I hope whoever made that video uses that on their resume to this day. Yeah. Will you be opening BT22 Digimon? Yes! Yes, I will. Next week. It's Cyber Eden. It's the Cyber Eden set, so I don't plan on skipping out on it. I don't know. I am considering building a Sio deck. But I feel like it might get very expensive. And I don't want to put a ton of money into deck building, especially with a mobile game coming out. Yeah. Hey Dizzy, how big are the phase loot boxes? Pretty large, pretty huge. I think they are changing them this year though. I don't know how or what exactly. I think someone on stream said that they were changing the lucky box to be more in line with okay, a little bit of lore. A little bit of lore that might make you guys angry at me is I'm the one who originally made the Phase Connect Lucky Boxes. They've since completely out of my hands, right? Out of my hands. So originally, when don't bonk me. Originally, they were not supposed to have exclusives. When I had made the suggestion, when I had asked staff to do it, they were not supposed to have any exclusives. Right? And it was just supposed to be a way to get old merch for cheaper and also move out old stock. Since then, Christmas exclusives have been introduced. And I think it would be okay. I think it would be fine if there were other ways to get the Christmas exclusives, but since a lot of them are like only in the Lucky Box, it does feel kind of bad. It does feel a little bit bad. So I don't know what changes we're making this year. I mean, Christmas is still a ways away, but I do hope that it'll be a better experience for you guys who buy them. Yeah. Silver Spire, thank you for $5. You were the chosen one. It's still a good value. It's still a good value, especially if you watch most of the talents. But I think you can also, I think what helps is there's an actual resale market now. I think what helps is there's an actual resale market now. So if you want to get rid of certain items, you can. Yeah. Please just no exclusives. It's out of my hands, guys. It's out of my jurisdiction. Agent G, thank you for $2. Incoming exclusive Labubu Dokuro at surprise box. I don't know what is with you guys and making me into a Labubu. I don't know what's with you guys and making me into a Labubu. I don't even like Labubu that much. I don't even like Labubu. I have Digimon. I have Digimon blind boxes. That's what I put on my bags. Not much. I'm just very neutral towards them. I think some of them are kind of cute. I like the idea. Of toys becoming popular again. So I'm not gonna anti-Labubus. I'm also kind of like of a mindset, if you like it and it's not really hurting anyone, then it's fine. And I also like, I like the other trendy thing this year, which is Dubai chocolates. So I feel like I can't hate too much on consumerism. But I also just really like pistachios. Matcha hit or miss. Yeah. I like the idea of blind boxes. It's fun, but I can pass on the boo-boos. I got another Digimon blind box. I already opened them, so I can't share it with you guys on stream. Sorry, I was greedy. I got another. They were selling. Let me grab it. I went into a Pop Mart. And they had these. They had these Digimon magnets. They're like little figures that are also magnets as blind boxes. So I grabbed 2 of them. They cost way too much money, but it's fine. And I got an Angemon and a Kabuterimon. And it's really rare. I think Kabuterimon is a little bit more common, but it's actually pretty rare to find Angemon merch. So I was pretty happy with the pulls. But then I realized the type of fridge I have, magnets don't work on it. And so now I just have these 2 magnets that I keep by my window because I don't have a working fridge for it. Those exist? Yeah, I tried putting them on it and it wouldn't stick. I don't know. Plastic fridge, dang. Every single time I talk about my apartment, it sounds a little bit worse, doesn't it? It sounds a little bit more haunted. But honestly, the glowing toilet kind of comes in handy when it's late at night. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have any tips, actually? Do you guys have any tips for like maintaining the home? And like keeping things tidy? Because I feel like I'm really good about some chores, but I'm really bad about others. Like, you could probably eat off my toilet seat. Well, you'd probably eat off of it regardless, but you could probably safely eat off of my toilet seat. But I rarely have enough clean plates to serve you like a proper home-cooked meal, you know? You know? Literally get a vac mop, Roomba, it's absolutely worth it. A Roomba. Do those actually work? No. Yeah, dishes are always tough to get done regularly. I don't know. Minimize your items to what you genuinely use. Make it easier to clean, especially dish-wise. So just like own a singular fork, a singular spoon, and a bowl. I don't think... Hot take! I don't think dishes are very practical. I don't think plates are practical. There is nothing I can't eat on a plate that there's nothing I can't eat with a bowl, you know? There's nothing a plate can do that a bowl can't. Bowl is superior in every regard. And plates are big. And bowls can be small. The bowl is an infinitely superior utensil. Steak, pizza can all be put in bowls. Can all be put in a bowl. Okay? Also, you eat pizza with your hands, silly. Try cutting a steak in a bowl. Just chomp it. Just chomp it. Animal, I think you're just prissy. I think you're just prissy. You don't need to cut up your steaks, okay? That's a luxury. That's a luxury. Do you also drink water from a bowl? I mean, if I didn't have cups and like I needed to, I probably would. Inferno Saxon, thank you for $2. Medieval festival plates, bowls were made out of bread. Yeah, so are like Olive Gardens. Next weekend, Murray, don't use a bowl, just eat out of a pot or what? You know, I've thought about this. I've thought about getting one of those self-heating bowls that college kids use. Not bowls, pots that college kids use. And just like eating everything out of that at my desk so that I could cook and eat at my desk. But then I thought to myself, I should probably give myself a reason to get up every day. Yeah. Yodayo, thank you for the super chat. The never-ending adult pursuit of finding plates that look and function like bowls. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Okay, remember to clean it and don't bring it. Again, if your pot's still silver, you're doing it wrong. As long as it's not green from mold. Christopher Bilkos, thank you for $5. I know you're not into getting roommates to save on rent and bills by suggest getting a fellow Phase Connect employee as a roommate. I've asked Aiko. I've asked Aiko before, actually, if she ever wanted to move out to Vancouver. But the timing didn't line up. The timing didn't line up for it. It was over a year ago now, I think. It was over a year ago now. I wouldn't mind living with a manager. I wouldn't mind living with a manager because the scope of our work is completely different. But I would probably not enjoy living with another VTuber for sure. Because if you're okay, here's the thing, like, you would think that because we're all into a lot of the same stuff that we'd have a lot to talk about, but it's very, very easy. It's very, very easy when I meet up with other girls at Phase Connect to fall into the trap of working, even when we're supposed to be taking time off. Because it's just sort of natural, like you want to talk about numbers, you want to talk about growth, you want to talk about content, because that's what you do. And especially if you're in the same house, I think it'd be near constant. So you wouldn't really have time to turn your brain off from it. Right? So I don't think a phase house would work for me. I don't think it would work for most people. I think with management it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different, especially for me, since like I keep management out of most of my work anyways. Like I really only talk to them if I need oversight on something, but that's about it. Yeah. Isn't that a thing? Content creator houses, and we're fucking toxic, dude. There's so many documentaries at this point on bad content creation houses and how it's horrible for your mental health that I could not imagine. I could not imagine VTubers doing it. Actually, I know VTubers who have done it in the indie sphere, and yeah, I won't speak too much on it, but it doesn't sound like a great time. A VTuber content house would be like the Final Fantasy house. Hopefully less mentally ill, but you never know. I guess it really depends on the individual. It's making your job your life. I mean, and my job already is my life, right? My job already is my life. If like the work server gets too quiet, I have nothing to do during like my downtime. Moon Chaser bring you $2. Good evening, sexiest phase invaders. House tricks. Well, I did say you pay, Dizzy, so here, watch me do a flip. Okay, I just shrunk instead. I tried! I don't know, people always talk about it. People always bring up a phase house, like, oh, one ideal situation, it would be like the girls would get to live together with people who support them. And like, yeah, it'd be really nice, I think, if I could have like Amber or Lumi cook for me. I actually don't know how good of a cook Lumi is, but it'd be really nice if I could have like another invader here to like hang out with. But I think long term it's just too stressful. It's just way too stressful on the mind. Yeah, I think a block, like I think if we all lived within a city block, it would be manageable. But I think roommates is just off the table. Yeah. I would hate living with people I work with, to be honest. No, it does happen too. It does happen. I've never seen it end well. Face Street. Yeah, exactly. 15-minute Chuba City. That would be a horrible economy. If we filled a city with VTubers, the city would die. Because no one would go out. And there'd be no one for like low entry-level jobs. Because rather than working an entry-level job, a lot of them would just choose to struggle as streamers. Robots who's paying the robots who's operating the robots, okay? Apocalyptic scenario if any disaster happens. True. True. An economy based on feet pics wouldn't survive. Somehow I think a city full of foot models could make it work better than a city full of VTubers. That's all I'm saying. No, it couldn't, Dizzy. Plain. Well, I would assume if you're good at foot modeling, you probably have other skills beyond that, right? Like you have some level of maintenance. There's some level of maintenance that comes with being a foot model. So you probably have aesthetic skill set. So you could open some sort of like foot spa, number one, right? That's one idea. That's one idea for a foot model, for the foot model economy. Then let's see. I don't know. Some of them probably know photography because they all had to start as amateurs. So at some level, we'd have people that know photography. And what else? You know, they gotta go outside sometimes for requests. Probably have to model outside. So already that's better off than a lot of YouTubers. Yeah. It's quite the resume. Quite the resume, exactly. Speaking of that, I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but I did put out a Google form, and we're gonna do a resume review next Monday if anyone would like to send in their resume. You can send in a silly one, you can send in a serious one. If you send in a serious one, I'll review it seriously. Like, I'll go down the list. But like, that being said, it's been a few years. It's been a few years since I've like worked a job like that. So some of my knowledge might be outdated. But I'll do it seriously still. Yeah. My resume is boring. I just cut. Don't worry, most people's are. Most people's resumes are. What position are we applying for? I don't know. You can leave a comment. You can leave a comment in the forum so you can tell me what position you want to be applying for. Yeah. I'll take notes. Yeah, maybe. If we get any serious ones, we'll see. I only had like one job. You can still have a resume. You can still have a resume with that. Yeah. Make up a position. Exactly. But yeah, I'm doing that one because I thought it might be fun. So we'll see. And then other streams this week. I should probably talk to you guys about that. So I fucked up. I fucked up. And I double booked myself on a Wednesday morning. So I have a class Wednesday morning. So unfortunately, I won't be in for stream. So I've moved that morning stream to Thursday evening at 5 p.m. PT. So I'll see you guys then for Civ, okay? And then I think we're not running Coffee Craft this week. So I'll probably replace that with something else. I will do my best to see you guys tomorrow. And then Friday, I think I'm playing West of Loathing, which we got during the Steam sale. And then Saturday, I'm off. And then Sunday, I have a collab with Lily Goth, who you guys might know from her art. I don't actually know. I know she goes by Lily Goth as a streamer, but it's Kinkamations, and it's gonna be a lot of fun because I'm gonna introduce her to all the phase talents, and she's gonna react and kind of review us just by first impressions. Yeah. I think I've seen her stuff on the timeline. I think you just told me exactly what sort of timeline you have. But yeah, she's really sweet. We're gonna hang out a little bit. A little bit on Sunday, and I'm really excited for that one. Yeah. I just watch her character design rating streams. Yeah. I think that's what she's most known for on YouTube. That and like... It's not Undertale. What's a game that comes after Undertale? That game. The sequel to Undertale. Not Undertale. Yeah. Deltarune. I think she streams Deltarune a lot. What's the name? She goes by Lily Goth, but I think you find her other stuff if you search Kinkymation, KINKYMATION, and she streams. I think she streams every day, so more consistent than me. Maybe don't open up her Twitter if you're in public. Yeah. But I promise, the stream will be safe for work. And just in case, we're doing it on the weekend. I'm sure she's nice. She's very sweet. She's very, very sweet. Yes. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I've been collabing a lot recently. What can I say about that I haven't said already? Let me know if it's ever too much for you guys. And feel free to share that in comments or in chat. Comments I'm more likely to see, honestly, than chat, but feel free to share that stuff, because I do like spending time with you guys. I know last week especially was kind of hard with all the overlap as well as all the collabs going on. Yeah. The Mecha collab was hilarious. Mecha Break was fun. I think I need a... I might play it off stream here and there, but I think I need a break from streaming it for a while. Yeah. Let me have some juice. I love summer weather. I do not like what it does to my throat. Are you a winter bug by nature? No, I'm so much better in heat. I do a lot better in heat than I do cold. But summer usually comes with a lot of hay fever, and also it's a little drier, so my throat gets kind of sore. Yeah. Agent G, thank you for $2. Best sponsorship so far. Even got Gamer Rage Pippa. Isn't she kind of with most shitters? Because I think I've watched her like Overwatch or Valorant, I don't know which one she was before, and she kind of yeah, pretty much. No, I get her. I totally get her. I'm gonna have the same way. It's like that and like Pokemon Unite. Or what else did I rage at? Honestly, TCG. I'm pretty bad when it comes to trading card games. I'm pretty bad when it comes to card games. I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked if I get ejected. If I played in tournaments and got ejected one day. It'd probably be like a very natural outcome. Yeah. Oh, and also Uno. I'm very competitive about Uno. Did you know apparently one of the casinos in Las Vegas added Uno to their card games? Yeah, it's in Vegas. Now I actually have a reason to fucking go to Vegas. Listen, I avoid gambling like plague. Because if there's one thing I am not, it is lucky. But for Uno, I will reconsider. Hold FazeCon in Vegas? No, I can't because it'd be so fucking easy to spot me. Because you would just stake out the Uno. You'd just stake out the Uno casino all day. And I'm whatever little old lady hasn't left her spot in 6 hours. Like, what the fuck? You're asking me to die. You would have to disguise yourself? Yeah, by dressing up as a little old man? By dressing up like a little old man? Hopefully they'd serve drinks at the table. I don't know. I feel like drinking in Vegas is a mistake, though. I feel like drinking in Vegas is a mistake. Not because they, like, charge too much for their drinks or anything. Though, surely they do. But because... wouldn't you die of, like, heat exhaustion a lot faster? Depends. Just stay indoors. But like, Ben, how do you go from casino to casino? Because isn't the whole idea of Vegas Strip so you can hit all the casinos in a day? I've only been to Vegas one time, so please correct me if I'm wrong. You walk on the strip, and isn't it hot there? Oh, there's tunnels that connect them. Oh. Oh, they could do some really cool heist movies there then. They probably do. I probably just haven't watched them. Alcohol decreases your core body heat though. Doesn't it also dehydrate you? Isn't that the actual fear? They did Ocean's 11. Should I watch it? Should I watch it after this stream? Dizzy, you might be interested in looking up the psychology behind the Vegas Cube. It's really neat stuff. Vegas Cube. What is the Vegas Cube? I know they have a dome. I know they have a giant fucking dome. Because I kind of wanted to go there because they showed... I think they aired One Piece on it. And I thought that was really cool. Like, I want to see anime on a dome. But I didn't know that they have a cube. Yeah. The cube is amazing. What is the Vegas Cube? What is the Vegas Cube? When I Google it, Las Vegas Cube. When I Google it, nothing really comes up. I have a triangle too. Yeah, the sphere is a giant jorb. I wonder how much an ad on it would cost. I wonder how much an ad would actually cost because it'd be pretty cool to just watch a VTuber spin on it someday. Has hololive done it yet? Vegas Sphere hololive. Okay, mark my words. Mark my words, we're gonna get it. Mark my words, we're going to get it someday. I'm saying it now. We're gonna get freaking Suisse. I get Suisse on the Vegas Sphere at some point. Who do you like from hololive? She's not part of hololive anymore. Ooh. Tracking. Hello. Hello. There we go. Yeah. I do like Fuamoko though. I like watching Fuamoko. I actually like a lot of the Advent girls. I don't watch nearly as many streams as I would like to, but please don't be mad that I say this. Please, if you're a fan of another group in hololive, please don't get upset with me. But I think Advent has some of the most put together, the most well coordinated group stuff, like their concerts and stuff. So I appreciate Advent for that, and I like watching Fuamoko and Biju when I have time. Yeah. Cookie Monster, thank you for 11 months. You played Uma Musume? Yeah, a little bit. I haven't had a ton of time for it. I feel bad because I think that's a game you have to kind of commit to daily. They feel like a proper unit. Yeah, even if like, you know, there's something very cohesive about their designs, even if it's not all the same colors, if that makes sense. I really like that aspect about them as well. They feel like a proper unit. Whenever I watch their 3D stuff together, I feel so inspired. I feel like I'm not exactly... I am far, actually. I am far from the person most excited for 3D in Phase Connect. But I will say, when I watch the Advent stuff, I get a little excited at the prospects of having it one day. Yeah. Yeah. It makes you want to do your own 3D concert. Maybe not my own 3D concert. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but maybe an Invaders one day. Maybe an Invaders concert one day, yeah. It'll be a while. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath for it. Can Faye sponsor the Mariners, please? What is that? Is that baseball? Is that baseball? I don't know anything about baseball. It's like one of the only sports I'm not interested in. If we're talking sports, like, shouldn't we technically be sponsoring Whitecaps or something, because at least that's Canadian and from Vancouver? I don't actually watch soccer either. I don't watch soccer either. I did think about picking up some Whitecaps tickets for my nephew though. We'll see. Connect sponsorship. I guess that would be the most Canadian thing. I think more girls watch hockey in the company than anything else, actually. Because I know Lumi vaguely sometimes watches hockey. I know Iori vaguely, I think, sometimes watches hockey. Which isn't a lot, but pretty good, all things considered. Yeah. What is Dizzy's favorite hockey team? Also not my sport of choice, but if I had to say anything, I should probably say Canucks. Yeah. But sports in general, I like watching basketball. I like watching UFC. I'm kind of getting into F1 at this point, but a lot of the F1 races feel really monotonous depending on what track they're racing on, right? The British GP was really good to watch. I know Belgian is coming up, but yeah, it really depends on the track, I think. And it's also boring a lot of the time because it's almost always like McLaren who's at the podium, which is why the British GP was so interesting, because yes, it was McLaren, but it was also freaking Hulkenberg with Sauber, and I think that's crazy. My biggest problem with F1 is the actual races are kinda an afterthought. Qualifying is the real race. True. Do you like WWE? I went to watch WWE once in person. My papa, my faja, Eldebug really liked WWE back in the day. So I've seen it live once. Yeah, but I was really far away. And I was also really little, and I was also really short. So I had to like do this. I had to like crane my neck up like this to see the screen. So I don't think I even saw. I don't think I even saw the stage. I don't think I even saw the ring, because I was craning my neck like this to look at the screen. Yeah. Who were the big names when you went? I don't... Frick if I know. Undertaker, maybe? Maybe Undertaker? I might be completely wrong there, but... I think I vaguely remember seeing Undertaker on my screen. Undertaker was always there. He's always been big, right? He's always been big. I know he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame a couple years ago, because I saw news articles about that. Undertaker has been around for a long time, so that makes sense. Yeah. Who else? Who else was there? That's honestly probably the only name I recognize. That's probably it. Yeah. Hulk Hogan, Andre Vagina. I know those names. I recognize those names. I don't know if they were... I don't know if I watched any of them. They're very vague memories and vague memory recollections. What about John Cena? I know John Cena is John Cena in every movie that stars John Cena. My hot take is John Cena is a fantastic fucking actor when he's playing John Cena. Kind of like The Rock. Oh, don't compare. Do not compare John Cena to The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Because I actually like John Cena. I don't know, there's something so... It's the Disneyfication. It's the Disneyfication of The Rock. He's such a disingenuine, like... He's not a good actor, so he's not good at acting genuine. So he just comes off really disingenuine in a bad way. I don't necessarily mind disingenuine actors. Like, some people are really good at being villains, right? And they're not actually evil. And I think that's cool. I think that's fine. I'm not asking for authenticity. I'm asking for a minimal litmus of talent. And I think John Cena passes with flying scores. He's just getting paid, can't blame him. No, I can and I will because the DC universe has been ruined forever. That being said, I heard that the new Superman movie is actually quite good. So I kind of want to go see that, and I kind of want to go see Fantastic Four. But I think Fantastic Four is going to be piss poor, if I'm going to be honest. Like, my expectation of Fantastic Four is that I'm going to walk out of Fantastic Four wishing I never watched Fantastic Four. And it's not even that I have any strong feelings about the Fantastic Four. I'm just expecting the worst out of it based on what I've seen. Now, Superman. Rooney, thank you for the raid! Thank you for the raider, Rooney! Welcome, raiders! Thank you so の酒を届けに行くよ海風君風波任せ潮の向こうで雪も騒ぐ空に泡をかく鳥の歌よほーよほほよほよほほThank you for the raid. Thank you. Thank you to Citrus for 5 gifted memberships. And thank you to Chad Boulder for 5 gifted memberships. I'm sorry that was a really bad rendition of Pink Sake. My throat is kind of dry. Give me a second. What? 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 Yeah, yeah. No, even more off this time. Sing the membership song. Drats, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Rooney raid, yay! Rooney raid, hey! Rooney raid, hip hip hooray! Something like that. Hello, haters. We're kind of just chilling now. We're catching up. We're talking about sports, wrestling. Wrestling. What do you consider? Okay. Wrestling, I would consider a sport. WWE, I'm not so sure. You know? It's kind of like Globetrotters. It's what Globetrotters is to basketball. Yeah, it's sports entertainment, exactly. It's a show. It's performance art, something along those lines. Nye, thank you for a 5 gifted membership. It's still physically demanding. So is stunts. So is doing stunts in movies, but we don't call that a sport. You know? Gymnastics are sports. I count gymnastics. I fully count gymnastics. It's competitive. It's competitive. And it's unscripted. I do not know if the same could be said for WWE and the Globetrotters. How is WWE physically demanding? Lots of jumps, lots of runs, lots of body slams. And I do think that's physically demanding, but I don't know if it's sport. Nah. Disney gymnastics, I would actually die. I would naturally die. I think I have some of the better flexibility in the company, but I haven't done it in a while. I can't get my full stretch anymore. Alright, my full splits anymore. Yeah. Gymnastics routine are scripted and practiced. Yeah. But like, there's still a level of like competition to it. Like, yes, it's scripted, but you have to practice it. There's still injuries. You're getting scored on how well you do. It's not the same. There's no, the scores in WWE are fake. The scores in WWE are fake. Like, they pre-decide that stuff. That's not how it is in gymnastics. It's physically demanding, but it's definitely more focused on the storylines and acting, right? Right. What? Listen, it's real in real wrestling. It's real in real wrestling, but it's just soaps and storylines in WWE. It's real to me, Dad. Oh no, I feel bad now. I feel bad. I feel like I just told you guys what Tooth Fairy is in real. Also, Emma, I don't know if I read it, but thank you for a gifted membership. So I shouldn't bet on the Washington Generals. Perhaps not. Perhaps not, but you know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. I wonder how you even end up in like something like Globetrotters. I get how you end up in WWE. I do not understand how you end up on the Globetrotters tryouts, but like, what compels someone? What compels someone to become a Globetrotter? What makes someone wake up in the morning and go, hey, it'd be really cool to play fake basketball for a living? Former pros, I mean, at that point you just retire with your money, right? They like basketball and they like performing. I guess. I don't know how popular Globetrotter games are these days. I definitely think it's something that is at risk of dying out. I went to one a few years ago because typically they don't have basketball games in Vancouver, so it's hard to watch locally. But we did have a Globetrotters game here one year, and I went to that. It was kind of empty. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of an empty venue, but there were a couple kids with their like families there, and that was kind of fun. Yeah. I saw one a long time ago. I think it's something, if you've seen it once, you don't need to go see it again. Right? But definitely, I think people should go watch sports more. I think at least once in your life you should go see a sports game. Yeah. Weren't the Grizzlies originally located there? Yes, and then they were sold. And then they were sold. Vancouver Grizzlies jerseys go for like crazy money. Crazy. I'm actually super... That's something I've been into. I've kind of been into vintage shopping recently. I'm thinking of cleaning out my wardrobe soon. I have a lot of clothes. I mean, I'm cleaning out my wardrobe soon and probably like selling some stuff and donating the rest. And then I'm thinking of going on like a vintage or secondhand haul, because I find that the clothes nowadays that you can find in these secondhand stores is a lot more unique, a lot better quality than clothes now. So unless I want to spend like an arm and a leg on like actual high quality clothing, it's better to buy secondhand. Woman moment. Funny how it's 2025 and you guys still believe there's women on the internet. But no, it's true. It's not like, okay, it's not a hipster thing anymore. It's not a hipster thing. It's not about me going to the thrift shop and trying to find the ugliest outfit imaginable and put that together and pretend it's fashion, okay? It's just like I want a lot of the old. I want like a lot of like cool old stuff, okay? Like where did sparkly bedazzled tops go? Where did glitter tank tops go? Okay? You can't get that. You can't get that in brick and mortar anymore. Okay? Bell-bottom jeans? Bell-bottom jeans? Yeah, I could pay $100 for bell-bottom jeans, or I could go for your dead grandma's stuff. Okay, you say it went out of fashion, but it's coming back and it's costing an arm and a leg for subpar quality. So if any of you guys have dead grandparents and your grandma was a real slay old lady, if you could please post pictures of her wardrobe, in my Discord, I will be going through those. Yeah. GU bell bomb jeans for $20. We don't. GU's not even in America, I think. I think they might have just opened the first GU, but it's not. It's a Japanese company. You can't get that in Canada. Oh, they have a US website now. Wow. Wow. Their quality is subpar. Their quality is subpar. I know how fast retailing works, okay? That's literally their lesser. No, I'm not even... Wow, I'm not even being a bitch about it. Okay, so Fast Retailing is a parent company of Uniqlo and GU. It has other brands too. GU is actually their like lowest quality brand. The whole mission statement of that brand is to produce like affordable, fast fashion. Okay, if you want more quality pieces, you would probably shop Uniqlo or one of their other brands like Theory. And those are gonna cost you more. Yeah. Fun fact. Isn't GU just worse Uniqlo? Yes. What's fast fashion? Modern fashion. And if it has a made in India, label, that's fast fashion. There you go. It's all made in the same sweatshop. Well, fast retailing, Uniqlo is actually vertically integrated. This is so autistic of me. I don't know why I have this knowledge. Okay, fast retailing is actually vertically integrated. So yes, it's actually all the same it's all the same manufacturers because they only use their own personal warehouses, their own personal like factories for manufacturing. It is made in China. It is made in China, so I believe all of our factories are Shanghai based, and then those will ship into Japan, and then from there it'll ship worldwide usually. That being said, sizing is going to be different across all the different Uniqlos. US sizing is about half a size larger than Canadian sizing. Canadian sizing is about one size larger than Japanese. Now you know. And now you know. Do original Levi's appreciate or depreciate in value if they get ripped? It depends on the cut. It depends on the cut. Why are the Japanese so skinny on average? Diet, probably. Diet, I actually don't know the answer to that. I think I know more about clothing manufacturing than the average person, and probably less about diet and nutrition. Yeah. Very, very Chinese of you. Oh, my ancestors from the sweatshops. It's all the ancestors from the sweatshops speaking to me. Diet and nutrition is the Sheena topic. I don't know if that's true. I question it because Sheena's also the girl who will go out to a group dinner, who will go out to a dinner with me and go, oh man, I ate so well and ate the same thing, the exact same amount as me on a day where I consider myself to be a small eater. Like her idea of like eating a hole for someone's wallet is like notably less than the average person eats, you know? I don't know. See, I've always been a hard gainer. I've always had a hard time keeping weight on, so I've never actually had to worry about like diet and nutrition. It's basically anything for the pounds. It's basically anything for the gains at that point, right? Like, I don't really do like a lot of junk food these days, just because as I get older, it gets harder for my body to process. But I like McDonald's literally does nothing to me. So it's kind of just eat what you eat until you're full, and try to remember to have 3 meals a day, basically. Yeah. Free food is a deal to maximize. No, I totally get that. Because if I go to eat all you can eat or something, I will stretch my stomach. But there's also a trick to it. The slower you eat, the less you eat. Like, the less hungry you'll be. If you just eat a bunch all at once, so if you're eating like hot pot, just do the whole plate of meat, okay? Don't try to cook it one piece at a time. Cook the entire plate of meat and inhale it. And that's how you eat 100 grams of meat really fast. So yeah, I just have never really had to think much about diet and nutrition, I guess. Yeah, just cram it down, exactly. also, like, I don't know. I have to, like, reverse engineer. I've had to, like, reverse engineer a lot of weight loss advice to, like, get myself to, like, healthy-ish weights in the past. Like, for example, they tell you, if you're trying to lose weight, they tell you not to eat in front of a screen because distraction keeps you from, like, getting full, right? And so I always, aren't you underweight? Yes. But it could be worse. So, like, one of the things I do when I'm trying to gain weight is I make sure to eat in front of a screen because I hope it distracts me so I end up eating more. Another thing, I'm a huge believer of drink your calories. I'm a huge believer of drink your calories. So, like, shakes, constant shakes. I go for protein really fast. Yeah. I go for protein very fast. If you have a hard time with protein shakes, it's kind of gross. Okay, first of all, if you don't have a hard time, the Fairlife shakes are fire. The Fairlife protein shakes that you get at Costco, absolute fire. But if you have a hard time digesting protein shakes, it's kind of gross, but switch to the vegan ones. They're very easy on the gut. And then just make sure you add meat and add other more complex proteins to your diet. Yeah. Fairlife is really good, even just for milk is a little lower in sugar and higher in protein. Yeah, because it's ultra filtered. Blending rolled oats help for calories too. And a banana and peanut butter. Banana and peanut butter are my best friend. I love banana and peanut butter. Unironic peanut butter jelly time moment. Unironic peanut butter jelly time moment. I'm going to need it soon. I have a planned mouth surgery. Hi, Leah. Did you have a good stream today? Everyone say hi, Leah. Make sure you check out her schedule for this week. She has a lot of fun stuff planned. Hey, Dizzy, have you had veggies before? Bleh! 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 L-O-V-E, we love Leah! Leah! La 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 Leah! I'm sorry about my stupid song. Eat your veggies, Dizzy. But okay, I like certain veggies. Okay, I have to correct something I said on the street. I'm not picky except for vegetables. I hate carrots. There you are, picky. Why carrots are so good? Carrots are fine. I don't know. Even raw, especially raw. I'll force myself to consume a cooked carrot. I'll force myself to for that carotene or whatever, but beta carotene. But I just don't like them. I just don't like them. Vegetables should be green. I really dislike carrots because they taste terrible to me. No, same. Carrots that have been steamed with a little butter and brown sugar are outstanding. Yeah, but you could just steam anything else with butter and brown sugar. Hell, you could fry anything else with butter and brown sugar and it would be good. It's butter and brown sugar. You're literally describing caramel. So no potatoes? Potatoes are a starch. Potatoes are barely a vegetable. It's a starch. No. At that point, broccoli with brown sugar is gross. Have you tried that? Have you tried that? I don't know. I generally don't like broccoli that much either. I'll eat it. I like broccolini. I like broccolini, but I don't like broccoli. I don't know how we always get on food talk. I feel like food talk is like the ultimate crutch. It's the ultimate crutch for conversation. Like, it's always safe to talk about because everyone has to eat. So unless you're like in a room full of vegans, it's just like a very safe topic. You know? Food time. I'll probably have dinner after this. I don't know what I should make. I have a hard time deciding on menus. I'm eat a whole onion kind of guy. No, I get you. Unironically, I get you, because if you like cook them down, they get really yummy. Yeah. A veggie soup. Blah! Blah! Blah, blah, blah. Unironically, I'm trying to get more carbs into my diet. I can eat clean. I have no problem eating clean, but carbs are so hard because they're so filling. They're so filling. Like, they're yummy. They're yummy, but basically like one piece of bread and I'm down. Just like singular bread slice and I'm like down for the day. What? I don't know. It's filling. It's really filling. Bread is really filling. I like it. But I generally just like don't reach for it because I'd rather have like, you know, a proper meal than a slice of bread. Try some gluten-free bread. What am I, celiac? What am I, celiac? Do you eat much rice? Like a bowl at most? Like a bowl? Don't introduce her to cake, she'll coma. I choose ice cream. I choose ice cream 99% of the time. Yeah. Gluten is fine. What the fuck? No. I think it's fine. Gluten is good unless you're celiac, because then your body just doesn't process it. I don't believe in the ketogenic crap. I'm sorry if I have anyone who's keto in chat. No. I think if you're celiac, it's different. I think if you're celiac and gluten digestion is just something you struggle with, it's different. There's other medical concerns where I can see it being justified, but carbs are energy. Carbs is energy. Mr. Patriotic Canadian, thank you for a super chat. The food talk is nice when I'm cooking supper. It helps me focus. Funny you should mention carrots. I just julienne one for fresh spring rolls. Yummy. Yeah. Keto is just good for fast weight loss, but it's too difficult to be healthy about it. I don't know if it's changed in recent years. I had a friend who was on keto for a while. I don't know if it's changed in recent years, but aren't keto substitutes also incredibly high in sodium? Which like is such a damn shame, because if I'm gonna have that much sodium, I'm gonna devour some instant noodles, guys. I'm gonna devour some instant noodles. If I'm gonna spend all that sodium allowance, instant noodles. Don't eat store-bought keto foods, eat fresh foods. I mean, in general, one should strive to eat as much fresh food as they can, but like realistically, the average person is tired after work. I think I'm actually the person who has the least amount of excuse for why I don't eat fresh food. But like, I would not expect the average working man to come home and like make himself a 100% paleo 100% diet or whatever. Yeah. Just eat more meat, eggs, and vegetables is the diet advice I've gone with and had good results. That's good. That's good. Everyone's different, right? Everyone's different. Just cook a steak. That is all. It's true. Steak is unironically like one of the easiest things to do, and it's lean. It's like lean meat. That being said, again, here I am with a reverse engineering of diet advice. If I'm trying to gain weight, chicken thighs, chicken wings, pork, bacon, sausage. And only the fattiest of steaks. Stir fry is heaven. I do like stir fry. Just eat a balanced diet, none of those diets with names. No, I agree. I understand that different people struggle with different things health-wise, though. Like, I'll probably never have experience of being of like Jinbei sized. I thought real hard of the phrasing for that one. I thought real fucking hard of that one. Hope you appreciate it. But I can appreciate the struggle. Anyways, I think I'll probably wrap up here. That basically catches you guys up on what I've been up to. Oh, Sunbro Ocean, thank you for $20. Yeah, weight loss doesn't need any fancy specific strategies or workout. In the end, it just boils down to having a healthy, calculated caloric deficit, dear? While meeting your macros for gains, it's more complicated, but same base. Did I say it? Did I butcher any of that? That was so many words. DRF is deficit, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I think we're caught up. For this week. I'll be back tomorrow probably. I don't know what we're doing. What do you guys want to do, huh, guys? What do you want to do tomorrow? What do you want to do on stream tomorrow? Tell me what you want to do. And then maybe I just log into the Minecraft server. Maybe I just log in, you know, as a management, I should put in overtime. Crime scene cleaner? Maybe. Maybe Uno. Maybe Uno, who knows? And then, yeah, Thursday, Friday. Usually I have it off, but I think I fucked myself and now we're going to be streaming. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and probably Thursday, and probably Friday, and a little bit on Saturday, and then Sunday for... Hey, how the fuck did I give myself a full week schedule?